Hey guys, long time no see, and welcome back to another episode of The Seed. And I know what you might be thinking. Why haven't I made an episode for the past year and a half almost? Whew, I know that's right. I haven't posted an episode in a year. The last episode I posted was in 2023, which is crazy. And the reason for this is that the last year and a half has been very rough for me. I've been dealing with a lot of negativity and I've been feeling very lost. But I think I'm starting to feel a bit better now. But the reason for that is I lost someone very close to me. My best friend, my furry friend. And she means the world to me, and it's really hard dealing with grief, but, I know that she's always in my heart, and yeah, I guess that was a really big thing, but, I guess last year school was also kind of rough. It wasn't my best year. I wasn't very passionate about the subjects I was taking, and it was just a whole mess, I'd say. But I think I'm starting to get better. It's been a while. I've had some time to reflect and heal a bit. And yeah, I guess I didn't really post because of that, but also, life has been very hectic. I'm back now, though, and I'm back for more self growth and more clarity and more joy because I'm ready for that again. So I thought that it would be a good idea to dedicate today's episode to healing. I want to talk about healing the soul and healing those negative wounds and trying to find that positivity again. Because I know that when you're in that rut, it seems so hard. And it seems like you might never get there. But it's literally just time, my friend. Time heals wounds. And you need to be spending that time wisely and just trying to do things to heal yourself. And I think one of the most important aspects that you need to take into account when you want to heal yourself is you need to surround yourself in a positive environment. If your environment isn't good, then your mood won't be good and your thoughts won't be good. But if your environment is positive and uplifting and helps you grow, that's key. And what I noticed is that the people that you surround yourself with at that time is so important. And if you surround yourself with people that just mentally drain your energy, that's not going to do anything good for you. And you really need to protect yourself from that. And a good way to do this is what I at least did, is to kind of just give yourself a break from people. And I'm not saying, distance yourself from people and, live in a cave by yourself. No, I'm just saying, just focus on yourself and your own needs and your own growth, I guess. And just block out all the noise from everyone. And just be strong, be mentally strong. Mental health, man. Having that strong mind is what's really going to help you. And I know it can seem hard when you're hurt, but you're strong. You're a strong person. You can do it. And a way to do this is just not caring about what others say, but at the same time, focusing on your inner world, like meditating, blocking out the noise, and just focusing on healing your inner wounds. I think that will simultaneously make you heal, but at the same time, help you have the healthy mindset that you need to heal. It tackles both of those issues. And I know this next tip is it could kind of be related to what I said earlier, but watching your influences. Like, what music are you listening to? What shows are you watching? What are you feeding your mind? That is so important. Are you listening to music that brings you happiness and joy? And sometimes sad music is fine. Maybe if you need to shed a couple of tears, just listening to sad music can help you do that, which is, I think, a positive thing. But at the same time, it has to be balanced, you know? You want to make sure you're getting that positivity in somehow, that light in. So be very aware with what you're feeding your mind, like what media you're putting in there. But I also think, related to that again, is philosophy. What philosophy do you want to find and rediscover, or like live by? What quotes are there that might help you or resonate with you and help you find more clarity? And I guess another thing I have to mention is, how are you physically taking care of yourself? Like, not just mentally. Mentally, I think, is the first thing. But physical health also matters a lot, because your body can heavily affect your mind as well. So are you eating healthy at least? Are you getting your fruits and vegetables in, instead of eating like a bunch of like junk food, like sugar, like cookies and chips, and all of that's fun to eat, but you have to really feed your body with the nutrients it needs. That's when your mind will function properly too. And adding on to that, exercising, getting out of the house, just going outside in nature. Nature really heals the soul too, What I found that really helped me was just going on walks outside, and like just putting my headphones in and just listening to the music that I love, and just watching the world around me, and just walking, moving my body. That was really healing. And another thing is, literally get off of social media. Stop scrolling on Instagram, stop scrolling on YouTube, stop feeding your mind with all of that endless junk. You need to discipline yourself, yes. You need to discipline yourself. I can't believe I'm saying that. I never usually say that, but now I'm starting to see how important discipline is. Just put screen time on, that's what I do. And I know I always ignore it, but now I'm starting to really discipline myself and be like, nope, not anymore. Not past this time. I'm not going to go on any social media. This time is just solely for other stuff, No social media past this time. I have to discipline myself. I think I've come to a certain age, especially being a student, where discipline is so important. And I think I'm starting to see the effects. Discipline is helping me heal a bit more, especially because it's helping me with not going on social media, which is so, so helpful. And it doesn't cloud your mind, doesn't give you brain fog, and you can think clearly and happily. And I think the last thing I'm going to cover today is, you just have to trust the process. Yeah, that might be the hardest thing, especially when you're deep inside. You're deep into that phase where you just feel like everything's just sad and falling apart, and you just feel so down and low. That is when you just have to keep holding on, and you have to have that hope where you just have to know in your heart that it's going to get better in the future, because it will. It's inevitable. It will get better in the future. I think I knew that in my heart when I was feeling like that. I knew that it was going to take time and I was going to get better, but I just felt so bad in that moment, Just understand that it takes time, and you just have to trust the process. And not everything will be perfect. You just have to listen to your heart and just tend to your heart's needs and your mind's needs. Just find that happiness again. And I don't think there's a mere way, like a specific way where I can tell you how to heal, my friend. It's something that you kind of have to go through on your own. I can give you tips like I did in this episode, but it's really different for everyone. These are what I think helped me, and I'm still in the process of healing, I don't think I'm fully healed. like I said, I'm getting better. And yeah, these are the tips that I found helped me get better. If you're listening to this and you're really going through a hard time in your life right now, I just want to first of all give you a virtual hug, even though we're probably far away from each other. And yeah, I just want to give you a virtual hug. And I just want you to know that you will get through this. Whether you think so or not, you will get through it. It's inevitable. I don't know how long it'll take, but if you really focus on your healing journey, it'll go by faster. Trust me. You are a strong person. You can get through this. And just try and feel that love again, even though it's hard. But it's inevitable that love will come to you eventually. Just trust it and believe it. Wow, I know that episode was just me kind of jumping from one topic to the next, but I just didn't want to pressure myself I didn't want to limit myself. I just wanted to speak from my heart because it's a sensitive topic to me, at least. And I know that it might be a sensitive topic for you. And also, it's the first episode that I'm posting in so long. It feels really nice to be back and really nice to continue my self-growth journey. And I really hope that we can grow together and maybe even grow this community. That would be really cool because I think it's just me talking to myself right now. I don't know if there are people out there listening. If there are, hello, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode off there. I really do hope to record and post more episodes in the future when I really feel like I have something to say. And I hope that you stay tuned for those if you choose to stick around, which I hope you do. And if you, like I said, if you are going through a rough patch in your life, I believe in you, and I know you can do this. Okay? All right. I hope wherever you are in this world that you're having a wonderful day or night. And to end off each episode of The Seed, let's end with our motto. Put good out into the world, and good will come back. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me, and I will see you on the next episode of The Seed. Bye. See ya.